doing? Jesus, shit. Hey, bought this.
Spike Lee can be seen as one of the most socially and politically aware directors of our time. When given free reign on a said project, Lee's creativity stands alone. In the 2006 film Inside Man, which was his highest-grossing film of his career, the film is a crime drama that uses action and suspense to progress the plot. Lee uses the diversity of the cast and systematic dehumanization and identity erasure of the hostages to promote his political message of post-9/11 America. All hostages were presumably guilty and subject to interrogations that had strong reliance on stereotypes and historical animosity. In the beginning of the film, we see Clive Owens' character, Dalton Russell, break the fourth wall in telling us,
"My name is Dalton Russell. Pay strict attention to what I say because I choose my words carefully and I never repeat myself. I've told you my name. That's the who. The where could most readily be described as a prison cell. But there's a vast difference between being stuck in a tiny cell and being in prison. The what is easy. Recently, I planned and set in motion events to execute the perfect bank robbery. That's also the when. As for the why, beyond the obvious financial motivation, it's exceedingly simple. Because I can.
In this instance, I feel as if Lee is playing on the stereotype of the untouchable American white man, the one who can get away with heinous crimes, like shooting an unarmed black man, or like cops shooting an unarmed black man. I also feel like this is in response to the Sean Bell shooting incident in November of 2006.
Which leaves us only with the how. And therein, as the bard would tell us, lies the rub.
Diamond ring cost.
Come on, man. You been married? Please, I was 21.
Yeah, but you give her a ring?
Yeah, but she won't call me back.
You guys cops.
Oh, shit. You made us.
Christmas came early for you this year. Bank robbery, hostage situation, 20 Exchange Place.
Lee was clever to cast two African-American males as the two lead detectives in the hostage bank heist case. In popular media, the stereotypical black man would play the unknoble roles, like the gangster, the deadbeat father, and the thief. However, they are in a very redeeming role as detectives.
What?
Grossman's on vacation, you're out.
Vikram, is this a bomb? Oh shit, a fucking Arab!
I'm a Sikh.
Is that a bomb?
No.
Answer me, Vikram, is this a bomb? Are you
no,
booby-trapped?
No, fuck no.
Okay, Vikram, I need you to relax. Jesus, give me a hand.
Just watch, there's a lot of movement in that bank.
Team, take him down. Right now, get him.
Stop,
Get on the
easy.
ground.
Get off my turban. That's my turban. Get off. Easy. Get my turban. Fuck, give my turban back.
Come on, shut up. Relax.
What the fuck are you doing? Give my turban back. You
Shut up,
fucking
buddy.
rip my turban. What the fuck?
Protect and serve my ass. Where's my turban? I'm not talking to anybody without a turban. It's part of my religion, to cover my head in respect to God. I'm a Sikh.
Okay, we'll find your turban.
Not an Arab, by the way, like your cops called me outside.
I don't think you heard that. I mean, there was a lot going on. You were probably disoriented. I didn't hear that.
I heard what I heard. I'll give you all the information you want. I don't need this. I need my turban. It's part of my
We'll
religion.
get you your turban.
No, not get me. I want my turban now.
You just gotta start thinking about the people inside the bank now. It's a dangerous situation. You gotta start telling us about what's going on inside the bank.
According to Spike Lee, Finding the Story in Force and Issue, a book by Jason P. Vest, Lee added in a certain character to Gurwitz's original screenplay, and that would be the Sikh security guard who denounces the police's assumption that his turban makes him a Muslim terrorist. This appears in the movie because this is demonstrating that the post-9/11 New York ethnic, racial, and socioeconomic diversity is far from a utopia, but it kind of like represents a fractious coalition of people who uneasily share the same urban space.
Civil rights. Why can't I go anywhere without being harassed? Get thrown out of a bank. I'm a hostage. I get harassed. I go to the airport. I can't go through security without a random selection. Fucking random, my ass. I nearly lost my
I bet you
job.
can get a cab, though.
I guess that's one of the perks.
This scene also connects to when the CIA committed a series of human rights violations against the detainees at Abu Ghraib prison in Iraq These violations included physical and sexual abuse, torture, rape, sodomy, and murder.
Put the ice on your face. That ring a bell?
These two?
No. Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing look suspicious to you? I mean, I would think that you would want to know who they are.
No.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Though it was unclear if the old man in this scene was the same old man in the car at the end of the movie. Compared to the other hostages, both detectives believed the Jewish man without question.
Hey, just out of curiosity, do you know anything about diamonds?
A bit. What do you need?
What do you think a guy like you should pay for a diamond ring?
Depends. How many carats? If you'd like, I could give you my nephew's number.
Okay.
You'll get a very good deal.
What do you have?
Oh, Madge.
Your Honor.
Madeline, how are you?
I'm just fine, but thank you for seeing me on such short notice.
Sure. Madge, are we through here?
Yes, Mr. Mayor.
This way, Miss White. I always have time to put on the tux and eat free food for a good cause. Who are we saving this week?
Well, I'm doing a round of support for the Joseph Friedkin Memorial Fund for Spinal Cord Research, and we're having our annual fundraiser next month. If you could attend, it would give us such a boost.
It would be my pleasure. Is there anything else I can do to... What the fuck do you want?
A favor.
No shit. Which kind?
The last one I'll ever ask of you.
That's the kind I had in mind.
You know about this hostage situation?
On my way. What's it to do with you?
All right, well, I need to keep an eye on it. So I want you to bring me down there and tell whoever's in charge to extend me every courtesy.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Well, if it was easy, it wouldn't square us, would it?
It's impossible.
Nothing's impossible. You just have to call in a few markers, that's all.
I may have to give out a few.
Then that's exactly what you'll do.
You're a magnificent cunt.
Though Lee promoted many racial issues, he also uses camera placement to show that women are objectified and also judged when they don't conform to gender roles. Recognition of Miss White comes easily for the fact that she is a woman and she is of power. An important aspect of her appearance is her clothing, being that in every shot shown, she's wearing a formal type of clothing, and more importantly, heels. The clothing and heels serve to portray her as an intimidating woman who presents herself with confidence living in a corrupt world, a role which most times would be played by a male.
Thank you. Excuse me?
Underneath your painter's coat, what do you have on underneath?
Clothing?
Could you show us, please?
You see, there's just you and one other woman that fit the physical description of the female suspect.
What's that?
There's your height, your age, and your cup size.
So I violated Section 34 double D? That's what you're telling me?
You see him again after that?
No. Was he okay?
Seemed fine. You recognize anyone else from that room?
I can't be sure about the others.
No one? Why don't you keep looking?
You know, I was terrified.
What about before it began? You didn't look around while you were waiting in line?
I was talking to my girlfriend on the phone. You want to take another picture? I could bend over and pick up a pencil.
Lee uses camera placement in these two scenes to portray the problem with men objectifying women in a way that's dehumanizing, even when there's a crime or tragedy.
Whatever. This guy. Asshole.
From the high school, this one little spick is getting his clock cleaned by another one.
Do me a favor, Sergeant. Just tone down the color commentary.
So, I bust up the fight, I turn around, and this kid is pointing a 22 in my chest.
Is that right? Now, which kid was this?
Another kid, an African-American.
African-American, right?
Yeah. Came out of nowhere, I didn't see him.
So what'd you do?
What did I do then? I'll tell you what I did then. I got shot in the fucking chest. That's what I did then. Yeah, so you're part of my euphemisms, detective, but I would rather wind up an old bigot than a handsome young corpse.
All in all, Lee reveals the motive behind police gunning down unarmed black men to be fear, prejudice, and bigotry.
No offense, detective, but I'm just trying to keep them away from us. Now, what do you say we just get these people safely out of the bank?
I hear that.
And I'll try and watch what I say in the future. You never know who's listening.